Oh my god, we did it. We're live. Okay. Oh, that was hectic. All right. Let me double check. Okay, we have actual footage. We have actual things are happening. Things are working. Let me know if you can hear. You can hear me. I can see that you can hear me. Y'all can hear me. All right, let me get the chat up. Hey, hey. It is happening. There we go. There we go. Now there's a big chat. It's just me right now. Bird will probably be joining later. She's still eating. I'm going to update the chat really quick. Oh, thank you, Doomed. You beat me to it. I speed tested. The internet looks acceptable for now. Harpooning. We will be harpooning the next time I stream Dead by Daylight. Because I couldn't resist. I bought the Death Slinger. Quite happy with my purchase. No whale hunting here, Ahab. We'll continue to exploit the Blitz gun for its wondrousness. So this was the planet I was going to wrap up on last time. There we go, skill point. Hey, easy. Oh shit, I was looking at the chat. I almost fell to my death. Deathslinger seems like a rad addition. I'm going to say from just my little experience today playing him, I think he's probably the most beginner-friendly killer, and I wish I had just started with him. Because not only does he have a gun, so it plays like a lot of FPS stuff you're used to, but he can also kind of defy... sort of like the Doctor can kind of sneak you around. People who are being sneaky get busted by the Doctor, so you can kind of almost not worry about that game element as much because of his power. Because that's like the big two things in Dead by Daylight is like how stealthy people. It's like a stealth game against another person. So relearning the mechanics of like, oh, just because I'm not in the glowing line of sight, he's not an AI. He's gonna know I'm. Hello.
I had to unplug it because I accidentally set it to toast.
Yeah, is it okay though?
Yeah, when it started bubbling the top chocolate and not all the way through, I stopped. Because it was doing like the top light and the bottom light.
Bird is reheating chocolate lava cake. Or preheating, I guess? She disappeared. I was trying to figure out the correct syntax. You bought Caleb. Yep, I got him. Oh, I was thinking right before the stream started, I was like, who do I want to see as the next killer? Edgar the Bug from the original Men in Black. Oh my god. Oh my god. Would I be so happy with that? Oh my god. There was a bird here. Only a brief bird sighting. The fleetingest of bird sightings. Yeah, but similar to that with the Doctor, where it's like you can bypass, or not entirely bypass, but downplay inexperience in finding stealthy people. With the Death Slinger, you can bypass not being good at like sort of running the loops, which is basically the community slang term for like chasing the killer around and wasting their time. Basically, like, oh, I found like a shack, so instead of running out in the open where the killer is faster than me, I can like duck and weave in the shack and waste his time while my teammates work on stuff. So the guy with the gun with the harpoon on it can, you know, bypass all that shit. Oh, here he is. Here's this dastardly thief. Something I talked about in the now vanished from time and space stream that failed. Was how terrible the boss fights are in this game. Aside from the mini bosses, the arena bosses, I think, are all, aside from one, and a later one, I'd say they're all fairly well designed. I think they wanted to tone it back because the final boss in Ratchet and Clank 1 requires basically one of two very specific setups to win against, and even then it's not easy. I think I won it with one health unit left. Now hear me out, but what if we just add classic movie monsters? Oh, that'd be great too. I mean, I'm a little disappointed that they added the Demogorgon. So I guess just anything's on the table now. Like Bela Lugosi style Dracula. Yeah, that'd be really cool. They added Ghostface, who's kind of more of a comedic killer. So
I plugged it back in, but now the lights are turning on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how to use that thing. I've only ever used it to broil. I cannot help her. She's trying. We got a. I got a toaster oven as a gift, and I use it for like toasting sandwiches, like sandwich bread, toasting cheese on the sandwiches and stuff. But when it comes to like any other features of it, they're wasted on me. I've used it to reheat ribs as practice for doing it at work's toaster oven, but that's not going to happen anymore. I have reheated some ribs of it though. Predator, aren't they doing? I think I saw that though. They're doing a Predator Dead by Daylight game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Demogorgon is not even a person. He's a straight up monster. I didn't realize that at first. So I'm like, yeah, he's just literally a monster.
Ha! You've lost, Megacorp. Take your imperialistic eco-fascism to another dimension. Say goodbye to your Franken pest.
Come on, Clank!
Too slow, you corporate lackey.
Yeah, but Dead by Daylight, if they were gonna do, it's a weird thing. This sort of happened with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What's his name? Bubba. Where when they originally made the game, they didn't have the rights to anyone, so they release, and I probably had no expectation to get the rights to anyone. And we're just gonna melt them with that. There we go. Oh, did I just die? He was like glitching out in his death animation. Okay, we're just gonna... I'm not gonna use the heavy lance this time. Imperialist eco-fascism. Him. Guy, have you played this game? Now we blitz cannon cheese. I don't even remember him having these area of effect attacks. What is this? I just remember him shooting ineffectual lasers. Okay, yeah.
You had us worried for a moment. Do you suppose we should stop him?
Not worth it. We got what we came for. Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Ratchet? Spank? Is that you?
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's cutaneous! Absolutely munificent! You two are a galuptious team!
We were glad to assist, sir.
We just need coordinates to our next run.
All right, let me know if we're back up. We should be back up. I'm gonna double check on my end. We're back? Okay. That was actually not an internet connection thing. That was my laptop suddenly stopped recognizing all 3 USB devices I'm running to use this, like to stream this. It lost the capture card, the mouse, and the microphone. So I had to restart the computer. That was fucking weird. Where did I lose you guys? I think we missed the Megacorp testing and mining. Okay. Hopefully, knock on wood, we're in business for good now. I think we missed like a lot of cutscenes. Maybe we'll play when we get here.
Hey,
well,
there's Mr. Fizzwidget. What happened?
Everything's fine. There was just a bit of debris on the landing pad.
That was our ship.
Don't worry about it, little fella. It's insured. So, do you have the, delivery? Ridiculous! Come, gentlemen. There is precious little time. Just sit back and relax, boys. How about a little flying music?
He did that on purpose.
Nah, he's just easily distracted.
Yeah, well.
Come on, let's see if we can find a way out of here.
All right. We're back. I'm happy. Oh, wait, let me turn performance mode on. There we go. Hey. Like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened like that. All right, so now, as I've discussed before, we're kind of entering the back half of the game, even though it's about 3 times as long as the first half, because this is when most of the end game equipment that you're going to be using unlocks. And I'll show you that when we get to a vendor. There's also a pretty decent difficulty spike that kind of ramps up even further at Planet Bolton. I think last chat thing I saw before I started freaking out that I was going to comment on was guy said that they'd played all the originals and the first one in Future, and I'd say the second Future one, it's a mixed bag on the Future ones, because I like the plot of the second Future one better than the first. It's pretty tongue-in-cheek and goofy, but then they that's the better stuff. They try and do some heavier ideas too, and that's not really my favorite, but the Return of Dr. Nefarious and a really campy, kind of goofy, weird outside plot, like, I like that about these first 2 games. The villain plots are a little out there. I thought it was fun. But I'll get into it in a sec.
It says, in case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
Your wrench now does more damage.
But yeah, aside from the story reasons, I was kind of annoyed with... I liked the planet searching, like sort of the side questing elements to it. I was not a fan of how all of the like main weapons, shotgun, rocket launcher, the disc launcher, all the like standby ones were now just part of the plot. Like you just get them as part of the plot and you don't go out of your way. And it makes it. I don't know. I just kind of didn't like the experience. One of the things that I always like is replayability, because you'll usually only have money for half the weapons, so it's always fun to play it twice. You play it once through, and then you play it again and go like make a rule for yourself. You're like, I'm only going to get the weapons I didn't get the first time. That's always how I had fun with it as a kid. So yeah, the new weapons we have are the lava gun. Oh, I genuinely thought you got the rocket launcher on this planet. No, it's on Dobo. Never mind, I was wrong. I have the lava gun, which is a really good small enemy crowd control weapon. Weirdly and infamously, when it upgrades, it becomes worse. It becomes sort of like a slightly upgraded Lancer, and it's not nearly as good for crowd control stuff. So this is like the one gun you want to get and not upgrade if you're using it for, to win the bigger arena challenges if you're going for side questing. It doesn't seem anywhere near as drastic as Jack 1 and 2. Oh, Smart keeps going, but then gets serious little by little. They really, it was a big effort because of the PS3 coming out, and I think that was kind of the incentive to be darker and edgier. And then they went even edgier for like another spin-off, but I that's one of the ones I ever played, was the Into the Nexus, where they kill off a bunch of characters in the intro. It's like that just sounds weird to me, even though they're one-off characters that you probably forgot were even around. Then we have the Bouncer, the undisputed champion of the game. If you buy this weapon, you've won the game. I guess not that easily, because it doesn't have like a range on it like the rocket launcher, but the Bouncer is a monster. Oh, you didn't buy anything though. I guess we want to upgrade. I think I want to upgrade some mini turrets. Let's get the mini turret glove.
Try customizing your quick select in the pause menu.
And we'll save up for the others later. You guys can have some of this. And this can upgrade like as we continue through the level. Hey, you guys just have that. You enjoy that. That's yours. That's for you. This is one of the... I think I mentioned this earlier. This is kind of like the early game weapon that's going to be... Oh god, that was something I mentioned on the other stream too, was Jack 2, I think, is the hardest game I've ever beaten. I think that was in the deleted stream that I mentioned that. It is so fucking difficult. The city race, the entire final world, the final boss, even the fight with the fat guy on the tower, when you finally fight that fat fuck. When I remember when Eggman was gonna kill Sonic with a fucking 45. I don't remember that. I have so little experience with Sonic games. Sonic Adventures 2 and that's it, baby. I think I played a little bit of the original on like a arcade machine at one time or something. Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah. I remember my friends pulled a prank on me one time telling me a fake ending to Sonic Adventure 2, and I believed it because that plot was already so unbelievable.
Hand over the experiment now.
I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! He's... she.
This changes nothing. Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger.
But...
I don't have time to stand around explaining it to you. If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made, watch this.
Oh, no. Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help keep you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, Self-Wedgifying Underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face, say a little thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
Yeah, a girl Lombax. So this is the thing, if you don't know the series, when they tried to go darker and edgier, they did the George Lucas thing of like taking one element of a plot, I'm going to go to that guy later, and expanding it to be like, oh, like Yoda once said, he's too old to begin the training. Well, then that must mean you begin training when you're 4. And they did the same thing with this one where it's like, oh, we've never run into another Lombax. Ratchet must be the only Lombax who is still alive. And then so they made this whole plot about like he's like an extinct race that was genocided and like he's the last of his kind. You're like, what? I saw 1 and 2. I saw one of them bitches walking around. And I think they just forgot. They forgot that there was another Lombax in the plot. Yeah. So they kind of hand wave it with a nod in the final game of the Future series. It goes so far off the rails. I love it. I remember very little of Sonic Adventures. I know it ends like it ends on the fucking moon or something. I remember that much. Let's talk to this hippie.
Hello, sir.
Hey, that's my ship.
Possession is an illusion. Do not all things belong to the cosmos?
No. That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded Cha. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
We do not have rocket boots yet. We will be unlocking them though. We will maybe if we want if people need just like a chill stream to hang out in at some point, I could imagine going through the desert and getting all the crystals because I've done it before. There's 100 crystals out there in the desert. Of all the side quests, this is the really grindy one. But if you have a podcast you want to listen to and you're like, I don't know what to play, might as well just grind this out. It's fine enough. No, it's not the moon. It's a space station that looks like a second smaller moon. They blow up a chunk of the moon. I mean, yeah, what would you expect from a Sonic game? I just remember being really annoyed by... There was some kind of like crystal hunting puzzles. I just hated them. They were just terrible. I don't remember why they were so... It was like open worlds, and you had to play as Knuckles or the Chinese Takeout. And you had to like time trial search for crystals over like a giant map, and they were randomly placed. I just remember I could not get past some of them. I couldn't get past the Halloween Town one, and I couldn't get past the temple one. I did all the crystals. Didn't the snow level have? Yes, and this one. So the problem is this one is kind of relaxing. Like you can just kind of trot around the desert, level up your weapons, grinding all these enemies. The snow desert one is like full of extremely difficult enemies. So it basically becomes like just doing a bunch of suicide runs out into the desert or out into the icy Badlands. So yeah. Oh, you can't use him on the. God, that was hard. There we go. So yeah, I've done all the ice ones too, but they're really shitty. I have never done all the sewer crystals. I mean, it's like I can't believe they added that in the third one. So they took that open world thing and they made it into indistinguishable sewers. Actually, I think I have done it. I think I have done it at one point. There was a time where I was very, very single and very, very bored. Well, actually, it was just a time where I had a lot of audio media I wanted to consume. And I was just kind of like constantly thirsting for, you know, video games to play in the background that I knew by heart, and it could just be a good turn your brain off at the end of the day. Sewer big fat bat tats. Yeah, sewer level. Yeah, the sewer level in Up Your Arsenal is ass. Not the rest of the mission. The actual like main mission on that planet is pretty fun. I remember wasting so much time in that damn sewer. Yeah, I think that one. I'm like positive I did it at this point now, but I'm like it was over the course of like a drunken night, and my brain rightfully was like, we're just gonna purge this memory, because that like What was more important was how we like listened to a movie or something.
Nanotech boosts instantly increase your maximum nanotech capacity.
Oh god. Oh god and Jesus. Let us land safely. It's like Sully. Okay, there we go. I like the treasure hunting levels actually. The only levels I hate is the mech levels. Yes, the mech fights suck. Only one is mandatory though, so I can take it. Now we need to get this guy some crystals. Listen, the crystals are the key. Crystals? What on earth are you talking about? Do you want to spend your whole life as I have done, searching for the secret of immortality when I can give it to you now? A real human being and a real hero. I was inspired to watch that movie again after seeing Dave's review of it. I really liked it the first time I saw it. I think it got a bit overhyped for me, but I still liked it. I feel like I'd appreciate it more if I went back to it now. Like I said, it's my I can't decide if that or Blade Runner 2049 has my favorite Ryan Gosling runs someone off the road and then drowns them in the Pacific Ocean scene. I mean, both of those have really solid Ryan Gosling runs someone off the road then drowns them in the Pacific Ocean scenes. They're like my favorite scenes of both the movies. Oh god. Oh yeah, the desert is... I do find the desert quite soothing to clear it of crystals, but you don't want to do it without the charge boots. It does get a little tedious. Oh god, and we're going to have to deal with this guy. We don't have anything to really counter him yet. I forgot about this. Can we use, I guess, Blitzgun? Is that hit? I think that's hitting him. It is. Gotcha, sucker. Where's my crystal? Thank you. Drive's Ocean Murder was better. It was. I think it was better. It was very cathartic. There's a lot of like tension to the Blade Runner one. In the Drive one, you're like, that's it. That's it for Ron Perlman. He's fucking crossed the line. That motherfucker's going down. I don't remember what specifically he did. I remember like fucking hating Ron Perlman's guts in that movie though. I don't really remember why. I think he just... I don't know how he made it happen, but... Because Albert Brooks is more of the bastard, right? It's been a long time. I saw it when it first came out, so some of the stuff's missing in my mind, but I just remember really fucking hating him. And Albert Brooks, I was like, oh, it's Scorpio. I think he's alright. You know. CEO of the Globex Corporation. The Drive Ocean murder scene is more Kino, but I like watching androids fight. Both movies are like peak Kino. I mean, I guess Drive is like the apotheosis of Kino, but
Yes, the crystals are speaking to me with a single voice. Oh,
That was pretty impressive.
Bring me more crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
Oh.
You can earn fast amounts.
yeah. And Albert Brooks was Ron Perlman was the one who like got them into it all. Like he was the reason everyone got all tangled up in all this. Albert Brooks was kind of more like the guy who was like, well, shit, I'm in it now. I guess we got to sort this out. Nightcrawler is very Kino. Nightcrawler is fucking awesome. I love that movie. I saw it with my mom shortly after I had been in a car accident. Bad experience. She fucking hated it because she was like made so uncomfortable by so much of what occurs in that movie after your son has been in a car accident. You'd like it. You'd like Nightcrawler.
Watching.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested trying to flee to Pokataru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
What a nut! I almost miss that guy sometimes. Almost.
Speaking of Albert Brooks, though, I don't know if we got any Simpsons fans among us. I'm a huge fan of, you know, the early years, the first 9, when everything was fucking perfect. But he plays a character called Scorpio in one episode, and he was actually supposed to he voices. What's up, babe?
The first seasons of The Simpsons make me too sad because Homer is so mean to other people.
He's not mean in the first seasons. He's mean to Flanders in that one where he wants his store to fail.
So mean.
You're talking about the one where he wants his store to fail.
So many people are hurt dearly by him. I can't stand it.
You're thinking of later seasons of The Simpsons where he's a horrible prick in every episode. And like a remorseless prick. Yes, murder the tiny children. I should have just saved my money and got the mini rocket tube. I fucked up. Okay, we'll get it at the end of this level though. Let's bring the fucking pain. Yeah, because they're not leveled up, so they're going to have a little bit of... We're going to have to crank them out to beat these enemies, but we're already halfway leveled up with them. Get him, get him, get him. Hank Scorpio, babe. Yeah, he was going to be... A fun fact, he was going to be the villain of the Simpsons movie, too. And it's the same voice actor, but they were going to actually make it like Hank Scorpio, and you can see it in some of the lines, where it's like, oh, that makes more sense that it was Hank Scorpio, like the part where he's like... mind you, we're sealing your town in the stone. Mind you, I take no pleasure in it. I do own the company that makes the dome, but that's beside the point. Oh. Oh, I got it. What a classic. That movie was actually really good. They should have just ended it right there. I mean, they did end it right there. That's my own headcanon. That it ended it right there. That was the last Simpsons thing. Why wasn't it? I think the reasoning was they're like, people are going to just be confused by who he is, which I think is a stupid fucking reason, because it's like he so screams, he's such an archetype of like James Bond villain type guy that like it wouldn't matter if it was his first appearance, like it would make sense in the context of the movie. So this dude's got no head. Oh, he got me too. Son of a bitch. Oh shit. Nuke him. Nuke him from orbit. Oh, nice. That was clutch. Yeah, if you turn it off, Springfield doesn't get sealed in the dome. I mean, they do get out, but so what happens is what I do. I shut the movie off the second the glass blows up. No. I shut it off when Chief Wiggum says, "It's amazing no one was hurt." Because then Dr. Nick isn't crushed by glass. Because, you know, they do, like, the joke where Dr. Nick gets crushed by glass. And, like, now that I saw that, I know forever that it's been tainted that Dr. Nick is dead. Oh, my God. It's like, so we watched Walk Hard the other night. I'd seen it before, but like when it first came out, or like a long time ago. Walk Hard is a funny fucking movie. It's been tainted by so many movies with that same, like, anyone and everyone cast, like, put all your famous friends in the movie. And Walk Hard is like such a perfect execution of it. Oh my God, these shots are, oh my God. Yeah, we really needed the mini rocket tube for this planet. We have enough money for it now. But I was in an accident once. Mom was driving and we got hit in the side. Lee just didn't pay attention when she was crossing the lane. She hit my door and I was sore for a few days. Yeah, where the belt got you. Yeah, I didn't even have a lot of soreness or anything. I had like one like cut on my head that I couldn't for the life of me place how it wound up there. But aside from that, nah. There's some general soreness. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. Okay. We're about to get to probably the lamest part of the game. The lamest element. Which was brought up with Dread. Oh, speaking of Kino, I mean, I guess it's not. That's definitely not a Kino movie, but it's good. Dread 3D is the hottest shit. Dread 3D is how I learned about the Common Sense Media app game. I don't know if I ever told you guys about that. The Common Sense Media app game is where you go on to... I'll tell you about it in a second. We have a cutscene. Oh my god, so many cutscenes. What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
Guess all the good names were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
This technology looks familiar. Perhaps I could...
Sweet. Think you can get us to that moon?
Dread 3D is fucking baller. Yeah, so the Common Sense Media app game is sort of a basically what it is it's an app and a website that
Hey! Remember us?
shortest cutscene. It even cut itself off. Oh shit. I forgot that he punches. So yeah, this is a terrible section of the game. It's basically you just have to be conscious of the helicopters and you have to exploit punching, and then you have to constantly run to the buildings to so the helicopters do a ton of chip damage, which you wouldn't think. You'd think they're just like rinky-dink things, but they're like your real problem. Just want to get them, and then get in there, punch him good. Oh, we can throw these bombs too. I don't know if that even hit him. He just has such a crazy health pool, and it's really annoying because then you have to like run around the map smashing buildings for health. Which fucking sucks. And look at that helicopter damage. I mean, did you see that health drop just there? Also, my ears are getting fucking bombed by this shit. Yeah, we're destroying every single person on this planet has been killed. As I learned from doing cheese strategies in Dead by Daylight, it's not a war crime if they teabag once. I think that's in the Geneva Convention. Yeah, nice try with the bomb, pal. Looks like that bomb was a bomb. Yeah, if you don't mind these helicopters, though. They do... I mean, just look at that chip damage. It's not even fucking chip damage at that point. Millions, not billions of property damage, not including the countless, like, lives. And even if this planet was evacuated, homes. Although, I guess they're very small buildings. Look at Ratchet's size. I mean, is this literally like a fake... Like, they actually do have that in the third game where it's a... That was a lot of bombs. Where the fuck did they come from? There's a part where you pretend to be Giant Clank in a film set, and it's just like regular Clank, but you're smashing up a mini, like a small city. This is the worst part. I love when it ends, because then you're just like, all right, from here on out, nothing but blue skies. Because I'm not going for the, there's another optional one that I used to think was not optional. I used to think whatever you got from it, I think it's something really fucking mean. It's like the Bolt Collector or something. It might be the Box Breaker. I'm pretty sure I did have to do it. Yeah, it's the Box Breaker, because you need to do it if you're going for all the skill points. Because some skill points are just too tedious without the Box Breaker. Fuck. And my bomb got canceled. Speaking of bombs getting canceled, I saw a list of all the movies that aren't going to be coming out, and I thought, well, the endless trash is finally end. Truman Town. Yeah, this could be. This could very well be a Truman Town. Maybe this is where. Oh shit, we're gonna fucking die. I'm gonna smash some buildings, acquire some health. I mean, I like to imagine Clank is eating the people in the building to acquire their health. These drop health. The helicopters drop health too, I think. Yeah. They're like mosquitoes. Like, you can get your blood back from mosquitoes too if you try hard enough. A lot of people refer to Ratchet as furry as an insult. No comment. I don't even know where I was going with that. All I know is the thug has 69 missiles. Oh, he's using some now. Yeah, fuck you, dude. How about you have some bombs, fucking idiot. It's almost over. It's almost over. Fucking get him. Get him. Just end this nightmare. Okay, thank you. Whew. Can't be as bad as 20 levels of Puzzle Boy for a healing skill. Oh god. The Last of Us 2 was delayed. Who gives a fuck?
Conquer, huh? Yeah, guess you guys were prime after all. You're going to the Megacorp Games!
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with our Megacorp Gladiator team. And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp Battle Arena with our Mega Spider-Bot and our Mega Death-defying Mega Cage match. Then open the throttle for the all-Megacorp Hoverback Race, brought to you by Team Megacorp Racing. Hostile indigenous population not owned, endorsed, sponsored, supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk. The Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Dark Souls logic. Me bigger, cause me eat human. Yeah, we were consuming humanity left, right, and center. The first time I beat Smo and Ornstein, it was just a fluke. I ran out of Estus flasks, and in a panic, I ended up consuming humanity, and I didn't realize that it's a full heal, or at least a partial heal, if you consume humanity even during a fight, and that was like the one thing that saved me. So I started popping humanity left and right, because I was like, we got this fat fuck on the ropes, he's going down. Alright, we're gonna buy Mini Rocket Tube. For some reason, it being called a tube always put me off as a kid, and I didn't realize it evolved into the one that shows up on the box art. So as a kid, I'd always skip this one, because I was like, a tube? What? But it's not quite as essential as the first game, where you literally have to buy either the Devastator or the Visibomb Gum to progress. But it's pretty essential on the first run through. I have got to pee so bad. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, we're back. Ooh. These guys are back. Oh, great. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, if ever there's a, you know, a lull, or if I probably won't go for 100% because it's just, some of it's way too tedious. But, and we're just gonna, oh no, quick select. Which one are we not gonna use for a long fucking time? Probably just the Lancer. I'll drop it for now. Yeah, I enjoy hanging out in the desert and chatting. If my stream was more fucking reliable, I'd be like, hey, if we're winding down, I could just hang out in the desert while we shitpost, but we got games to play. And Wiggly, you said that, looking forward to Deadlocked. I'm looking forward to Deadlocked too. I mean, I'm looking forward to all these. Like, I'm getting really excited about these streams because I really like these games. Except for one, as we discussed before, one was kind of just a chore. But it ended up being a pretty fun chore. I had more fun with it than I was expecting. Oh shit, the turrets set these guys off. That's not fucking great. And that's out of ammo. Oh wait, but I forgot that this isn't Ratchet 1, so I have a large health pool. There we go. Mark 2. I've never done 100% of Ratchet and Clank games since I didn't do 100% back then. Never knew all the skill points. Yeah, some of them are really, really tedious. They're usually like destroy every single breakable object on a planet are the worst ones, and then it's get all the crystals, beat all of the racing and arena challenges, which is more, I find those more fun. I like both the arena and the racing in this game. Crystals are fun on the desert planet, I'd say. It's kind of a relaxing, therapeutic sort of thing. It's like, you know, trimming a bonsai tree, trimming a rose bush. The Ice World one is murder, though. I hated it.
Okay, this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot. Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
I never got that as a kid, but the maintenance bot is like he's like retarded. By the way, that I've gotten it. That is the hardest nanotech upgrade in the game. It is a nightmare to get. So basically you have to run this whole hover thingy course, then you have to double back and do it backward with all the momentum you lost going through it the first time. If I make this look easy, it's not. If you've played this game, you know that some of these are pretty painful. The levitator you get later is easy as fuck, though. All the levitator puzzles are, oh god in heaven. Oh. Okay. No worries. No problem. Easy. That was easy. I wasn't even worried. Not even for a second. Touch me down. Rhino 3 is cool, but the damage wasn't as good. My favorite endgame one is the Rhino 2. That's another thing with the future games, is the Rhino is not a giant, like, that's another thing I really appreciate about this game. I've actually gone through it before. If you do, like, all the side questing stuff, like, all of it, you do all the gems, all the races, all the arena challenges, it puts you pretty close to buying endgame weapons.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment. What the?
I think I see the problem.
What? Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy blows.
Dr. James T. Fullbladder reporting on Megacorp experiment number 13. This update is strictly classified. If you are watching this, you're fired. Early thinking held that the specimen was entirely docile in nature. Even overt provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid's son observed that natural levels of monster propamase in the experiment's bloodstream were triggering some remarkable changes. Attempts at neutralizing the specimen's violent tendencies were met with limited success. Our surviving staff recommend that the experiment be destroyed immediately at Megacorp's deep space disposal facility.
The computer's log indicates that we were the first to view that recording.
So Fizzwidget must not know. We've got to warn him.
Yellow.
Mr. Fizzwidget, you're safe! Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers. I repeat, it eats its handlers.
Ah, yes. Low fat, extra foam, no sprinkles.
Mr. Fizzwidget, do you copy? Anyone handling the experiment must exercise the utmost caution.
No, decapitated. What? Oh, yes, exercise my frontmost cushion.
Sir, your experts recommend that the experiment be liquidated. We will meet you at your deep space disposal facility.
Ah, yes, my cheap date proposal facsimile. It's heavily guarded, so make sure to use the password, which is, Quarktastic. Yes, toodaloo.
Damn, that was all my money. Now even the computers are charging. Oh, the Rhino 2 is not sold in the main terminal. It's sold by the Gadgetron vendor on Tadano. I can't remember it. Oh my god, I was priding myself on remembering all the planet names. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, it's ship combat too. I forgot about that. The ship combat is kind of alright in this game. Especially because of a glitch I'll be showing you guys later. I'm going to be showing you it now. Let's try it now. Dodongo. It's sold on Dodongo Caverns. The Rhino 6 did have music.
Pay for 6 hits and the 7th is free. You want us to what? Whoa, wait a minute. That'd be an unethical conflict of interest. What kind of scum do you think we are? Say, that is a lot of bolts. Well, since you put it that way, I suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less. Attention all Thugs for Less personnel. We now have a new employer.
I love the thug leader. He comes back in Secret Agent Clank. Which is dumb. Because he dies. I think he tries to rape Ratchet in prison. Anyways, here's the glitch. Basically, you can highlight a thing and then move over to a thing that's cheaper and agree to buy the cheaper thing. Like, right when you press X, you move the cursor. It will let you buy the first thing at the price of the second thing. So we're going to buy a 20 raritanium shielding system for 10 raritanium. Yes. That succeeded. Now we're going to buy a 40 raritanium ultra-charged shielding system for 10. I can't afford it. Shut up. Yeah, I can. Yeah. There's your glitch. Don't leave home without it. I like both people. Good comparisons to the glitch. I was thinking of Ditman glitch from we'll go to this planet first. Sorry, I was trying to make up my mind to which planet to go to. Yeah, it is like straight up a scene like that. He's like a one scene thing where it's Ratchet gets framed for a crime, and then it's like the thug leaders in prison leading a gang, and he's like, "We're gonna beat you up," and I shit you not, it's a fight in the prison showers, and Ratchet's only wearing a towel, and like as the fight goes on, the towel falls off and a sensor bar comes up over, you know, his nethers. That's troubling. The more I think about it, the more troubled by it I am. Fortunately, I didn't have a Dean Pelton moment from Community. He's watching. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna go into that. Yeah, RE4, the Ditman glitch, where it's just like you doing another input, like a menu input, right when it was like doing an animation sort of thing, like even a very simple animation, and that like throws the whole system out of whack. Fight naked from moment one. Yeah. That's how I've always done it. Naked and greased up, and they can never hold you down. It does take me a little while to get the grease on, though.
Nice finish on that chrome. You buffed this out yourself?
I handle my own buffing, sir.
Oh, sorry, little man. I thought you was a crankshaft. Can't see my own hand in front of my face without these.
No problem. So, how do I enter the big race?
Well, you got the helmet, you're in. Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special boots. I could use those myself. They'd go real nice with my leather chaps.
So this is a side quest thing, but we're gonna do it. There's, I'm pretty sure, no weapons. Oh, we haven't even seen one with weapons yet. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no, the weapons are active. Enjoy that, fuckers. Yeah, basically all these races, I think it's 5 tiers of races, and it ramps up by adding shortcuts. That shortcut will fucking kill you, by the way, if you don't have your boost like perfectly aligned. Like that almost got me. These mine guys are nasty. They had like 3 of them in the final map. Oh, this part's rough too. I can't tell if I like these because I'm good at it, and if I lost all my memory and had to play this game again, would I hate these races because I didn't know the maps? Because I sure as shit hate the fucking Jak 2 races. They are a nightmare. They're so fucking hard. Even the easy ones. Even the easy ones early in the game. They don't even give you like a practice one. I like these races. I'm glad I'm not alone. I think the racing minigame got a bad name from Jak 2. We're gonna die. Oh my god. Oh Christ. That bounce. Oh, I'm used to dying on that where your boost runs out halfway through and then you just... Those mines are bad though. I really hate them. Assless chaps Ratchet. Yeah, Bob. Ratchet, assless chaps, furry pals. Sending a message to your furry friend, huh? No, that's not the line. Who calls it furry? People call him furry all the time. I heard it just a few minutes ago. Maybe it was in my own head. Well, anyways, we're blowing people out of the water, so don't need to worry about it. Will this be the end? No, we got this. Easy, easy. Huh. I like that tree makes a metal sound effect when you hit it. Don't mind me, bro. Don't mind me. Sorry, I'm not having very colorful commentary. I'm like in the zone, even though we're winning. Oh my god, playing Dead by Daylight. I bought the cowboy in Dead by Daylight. I bought the Saint of Totally Not Killers. I bought Caleb, but not that Caleb. Trust us. Oh, I was talking about that before, but I got distracted. We were talking about, like... I was thinking, what's an archetype that hasn't... Do we get a cutscene?
I wanted these boots myself. But they'll look real nice with your outfit. You can race again, you know. Now the prize is a bunch of bolts.
To activate the charge boots, double tap and hold R1.
God. I've gone on a bunch of tangents. I forgot where I was going. No, I didn't. It was Dead by Daylight. My one can always return to the old guide stone. What was I talking about? What am I currently fucking completely obsessed with? That'd be Dead by Daylight. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about how they kind of, they got screwed over with when they originally released the game. It was a bear trap guy who looks like Jason. It was a hillbilly murderer guy with a hammer and a chainsaw who looks like Bubba from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then, who's the third one when it came out? Oh, the third one was kind of a weird pick. It's a guy who can turn invisible. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Those guys are bad. They're really nasty. I'm probably going to die right here. Look, this guy. Open my map on accident. I'm so excited. I opened my map. Oof. Oof. Oh. Use a little bit of, I had to use Castle Doctrine there. I had to use a little bit of force. It wasn't pretty. Dead by Daylight is a dark path to travel. I'm having a good time with that. It's starting to get a little annoying. I'm starting to get the, so when I play a Survivor, I have, like, no expectation of surviving. I'm not very good at Survivor, so it's still a fun, like, horror game to me, because I haven't really learned the ins and outs of it, so it's more kind of like it's a horror experience. And I like that, and I don't know the ins and outs of the killers. I imagine that'd be pretty frustrating to some people who are playing it very competitively, but for me, it makes me feel like I'm in a horror movie, because I'm like, oh no, I'm fighting a killer, but what exactly can they do? I know that them killing me and hitting me with blunt objects or sharp objects is bad, but I don't know, this person can, like, disappear and reappear. I don't know this person can, like, make me hear terror music when I can't. Well, I do know because I made the Doctor, but yeah, so I've been having fun with it. But yeah, they kind of got their hands burned because they released, like, 2 knockoff characters, and then they got the rights to the guy that they made the knockoff of. So it's like, now they have Bubba from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the game, and they have their own original design hillbilly. They both have the same, like, appearance and loadout of actual weapons. Their abilities are kind of similar, but they made their original guys better. But then to sell the DLC, they gave the best perk to. So it's like, it's kind of a thing where it's like, it's weird. So you imagine, I don't know. I think they want to go for archetypes, and I think a vampire would probably be a good archetype to go for. They went for fucking stupid, like, gang of teenage masked murderers. The Legion guy, what a lame character. I always dreaded that when I saw Dead by Daylight, it would be a game like Overwatch, where I would like sort of see the characters before I play the game, and I'd be like, I'll tell you right now who I'm not playing. I'm not playing as the frickin' jacked lesbian with the like teleporter, or not teleporter, with the force field projector, and I'm not playing as fucking stupid ass larpy skull face murderer guy. And it's like, guess what? 2 characters I wound up maining. Like, man makes plans and God laughs. So I was worried with Dead by Daylight. I was like, wow, this Legion guy looks fucking stupid. Oh, like, and then, like, that's going to be the character I wind up being the best at playing. Zarya's best girl, prove me wrong. Zarya's the best to play. Brigitte has got to be best girl. What in God's name was that? 2 out of 10. Ratchet and Clank 2, 2 out of 10. Sorry, I was reading Flavor Town. Metal Arms, last levels. Metal Arms, see, I'm not going to play Metal Arms because I heard it's fucking hard as shit. If I'm going to play a hard as shit weird game that, like, was recommended by Mandalore Gaming, it's going to be Vangers. No contest. Metal Arms, that comes later. Do I need to? No, we got this. It's just like a glitchy ass. Oh. The moving platform puzzle doesn't get enough hate. Everyone gives hate to the underwater levels. But what about the workaday underwater levels? The ones that just do their job, know their place, and pull it off. Like Jolly Roger Lagoon and Banjo-Tooie. Or Aquados in the next game. Does that hit him? That does kill them. No, it doesn't. Oh, they just have friends up there. Never mind. It does kill them. These motherfuckers. These guys. Oh, Metal Arms has 4 difficulty settings. Okay. I just remember hearing from it that it was very difficult, but I could be wrong. I watched it back to back with the Shogo Mobile Armor review, and I know Shogo is hard as fuck. I hate auto-scrolls much more than underwater levels. I agree. Agree wholeheartedly. Underwater levels, the real hitch for me is when they limit your movement speed. That's pretty aggravating. If they don't do that, go nuts. Do some creative stuff with the gameplay.
Hey, you two going to the games?
Yeah? What's it to ya?
Whoa, take it easy, Chief. I ain't looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna need this levitator to get in there. Nice doing business with you again. Time for me to, relocate.
The instructions are in Blargian.
Goodbye. It says here, tab A goes into slot B.
Okay, and then magnetize the graviton matrix, remove your left arm, what? And done.
You do have skills.
You know it.
Stand on the levitator.
Dude, you know it's a great water level. Great Bay Temple. I'm open to dissent. If you want to argue against it, that's fine. I'm not married to the idea. I just remember the Great Bay Temple being, you know, a thing to behold. Had a good time. And now we unlock some shit.
Are you ready for the main event? Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet and some metal guy. They'll be lucky to survive against the toughest gladiators in the galaxy. Let's get it on!
I don't know why people think the water temple's so hard. I beat it like just hanging out with my friends one day. I think I played it middle of high school was the first time I did. Yeah, middle of high school was the first time I played the N64 Zeldas. I never really played them as a kid. Aside from like 2 minutes at a friend's house before we decided to play Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart or something. I did not find... The one that fucked me up was the Forest Temple because it does the thing at the... I gotta cough 1 second. Does the thing at the beginning of the Forest Temple where like the first thing you have to do is... It doesn't tell you have to find 4 keys, but there's 4 rooms in a row that all require keys, and no keys are inside any of those rooms. So what you have to do is look around the temple for 4 keys. So it was really fucking annoying to me, because I'd like get a new room, look around and be like, where's the key to the next room now? Because I found the key to get in here. And then like, now I have to hear people shilling and praising for it. Like, that was such good design that it was like non-linear, and it's like, no, it was fucking annoying, because it like... It was also the first temple with keys at all, so I had no idea I was supposed to go back for it. I just found it really intuitive. Not a good time. Forest Temple sucks. Fuck the Forest Temple. And fuck its music. If you like its music, you didn't get stuck in it like I did. Get out, Doomed. As a moderator, you now have to make yourself not a moderator for liking the Forest Temple. No, I'm just kidding. I never got... I never had the passionate dislike I had for any that people have Water Temple for any temples in it. It was just the only one that like rubbed me the wrong way. The only one where I was kind of like, oh, that was frustrating. The other ones I thought flowed pretty smoothly. Although I guess the Water Temple, I knew where to start because someone told me, they were like, I remember someone telling me like a long time ago. They're like, think of the Water Temple. You want to think of it, and he's like, I don't know sports, but you want to think of it as like north, south, east, west, and then the floor is 1 through 4. And he's like, the first thing you want to do is, or no, he didn't say north, south, east, west. He said up, down, left, right. And he said, in sports, you never want to be fourth down, but if you want to beat the water temple, you want to start at fourth down. So I knew that you go to fourth floor and then down on the map, and then that's the first place you start to solve the room, and that's how you get it. Fourth temple was the first Ocarina of Time dungeon with keys. Yeah. You don't have any keys in the kid ones. We'll get some ammo for this next one. How about that? I bet Master Quest is. I really want to play it. Where in God's name do I get it? Oh, I think you can level up experience for your weapons, and we probably want it for Mini Rocket more than that. You can level up experience for your weapons by having it out when you go up in the air, because they send out enemies and they get killed. It doesn't check if you killed the person with the weapon you have. It only checks what weapon you have equipped when it killed the person. I'm not entirely sure how it works with the Synthenoids and the mini turrets. I think they might work separately, but if you start a cage match, and of course I forgot to refill the Mini Rocket 2 before I started. If you do a cage match... Also, I didn't show the new weapons that started. It's the new weapons available from here are the... not the Tesla Claw. The Plasma... Caster? Plasma Storm? I think it's Plasma Caster, then it upgrades to Plasma Storm. It's an interesting weapon. It's one of the I think it is the most expensive non-like endgame weapon, non-like game-breaking weapon. But its initial form isn't very good. It's the upgraded version that's really good. So it's kind of like not only do you have to buy it, but you have to upgrade it to get it to its peak form. Emulate. Have you seen me just trying to run a stream like I don't possess this intellectual capacity. Oh, there's also the spider bot glove. Makes little spiders that you remote control and they explode. It takes forever to upgrade, but if you do upgrade it, it makes little tanks that you can drive around that shoot people. That's pretty fun. It's also really cheap, so you can fuck around with it. I mean, really the reason it's cheap is because it's needed to unlock a plasma coil. Yeah. It's needed to unlock some secrets, because you need to send the spider through to hit a switch and stuff. Yeah. Oh, we can battle the Arachnoid. I'm ready to battle the Arachnoid. This is really the only arena boss fight that I'm not crazy about. Oh, we're looking the wrong way. Feels like the start of a Dead by Daylight match. So he just sends out this arcing electricity, and then not mini bosses, flunky enemies, and you can just melt them. And that's it for him. Yeah, he is at the end of his rope. He's dead. Master Quest is either Emulate or GameCube Anniversary Disc. Yeah, GameCube Anniversary Disc is like $200 fucking or something. 3DS port, I don't have 3DS. Yeah, so I have to emulate to get it. Which sucks. I have to cough again. Yeah, a lot of stuff was updated with the... I think they did the Master Quest Water Temple is now the original Water Temple in the DS one. Because it includes the stuff that directs you on what floor to go to. We'll be done with arena challenges for now, I think. Maybe we could do... Because I want that bouncer, but... You got enough to work on. We'll progress the story, and then we'll come back for unlocks and shit. We could go back and see our friend Chainblade and fucking wipe the floor with him. I love this hacking minigame, by the way.
Use the left analog stick to pick a path for the green circuit. Connect the circuit back to the start to open the lock.
It's a fun, fast-paced minigame. I like it. You beat the main game before Master Quest unlocks. Yeah, you had to do that with Skyward Sword, even though Skyward Sword was the easiest fucking game I ever played. They wouldn't let me play the, like, challenge run where potions, you know, are usable at all. There's so much free health around in that game that there's, like, all these potions, like, all the potion shops, it's like, what's the fucking point? I could walk out and heal up right now. And Wind Waker didn't even have a hard mode, but I would love to play that with a hard mode, because Wind Waker was my favorite for a long time. I think I like waffle between them now and again. Actually, the only 3D Zelda I haven't played is Breath of the Wild. Now I have it. Well, I hadn't played it because I have a Switch. Or I didn't have a Switch. But now I have it. Now I can make it happen. I don't think that makes sense. I think you should be allowed to pick your difficulty from the beginning. Especially in a game that's not particularly challenging. It makes sense only in the context of, like, stupid people will pick the hardest thing ever thinking they're awesome and not understand the game mechanics and then be like, oh, this game is just bad because I don't know how it works. I did that shit with Dishonored, I think. Dishonored or Dishonored 2, where I, like, right away I was like, I know how to play stealth games, which I didn't. Never played one in my life before that. Except for Deus Ex. That's it for this planet, yeah. Really like Breath of the Wild. I'm excited. The only one I have not liked was Skyward Sword. All the other ones are games I had a really good time with. And I've 100%ed all of them. I don't imagine I'll 100% Skyward Sword, or not Skyward Sword, Best of the Wild. Best. I see BOTW and I immediately think Best of the Worst from Red Letter Media. Now, to be fair, sometimes you can pick the hardest difficulty first, but getting wrecked by it actually is a problem because the game is bad. Yeah, that's totally fair too. And there's a lot of times where easy example, try playing Oblivion on hard and tell me, like, oh, you're just not good at the game. And, like, you should be having fun with that. Like, no, that's just bullshit. That's just, like, the numbers getting inflated in the enemy's favor with no skill at all. Same here. Wind Waker's big favorite. Yeah, Wind Waker is a class act. It's really just the end game that lets you down, but that's not really the stuff that sticks in your memory a lot of the time. Sailing didn't get me down. I never found it too boring. I mean, I also collected all 100 crystals in this desert, so what the fuck do I know?
All right. Input the password now.
Check. Here goes.
You better check that code.
I am sure it was correct.
The defenses are attacking us. We've got to hold them off until Fizzwidget gets here.
Oh my Christ. People complained because... Did they complain just because of the faster attack speed? Bird was telling me about how someone on Twitter was fucking arguing with her because she was like, it's stupid that you have to, in Animal Crossing, like, for things that they're, like, context... Oh, I just died. For context-sensitive things. Like, you know, pole vaulting over a stream. Or using a ladder on a cliff ledge. What button launches missiles? There we go. Thank you. It's really annoying that that stuff isn't context-sensitive. That you have to go into the menu and equip that item. And then they were, like, giving an argument that they're like, then how would you feel a sense of progression about building bridges if you didn't have to constantly be inconvenienced by the gameplay to normally cross a river? And it's like, for a life sim game that's, like, about having things your way, like, literally down to the point where you, like, you don't just build your house, you build the whole fucking town and place everything. How fucking stupid of an argument is that? Also, this is a pretty lame part. The ship battles are normally not too bad, but this one where you just loop around to 3 of them and then you break them all. You have to break them all at a similar time because then they'll send repair bots out. This is lame. At least they give a good tell about when they're, like, very imminently broken. Also, we cheated and have ridiculous shields, but they didn't even get through the first layer anyway. Oh, I guess they did.
Can you hear me?
Sir, you gave us an erroneous password.
Implausible! Unless, is this Tuesday or Wednesday? Anyway, sorry to have missed our meeting, but I was called away to film a commercial for our weapons facility.
But, sir, what about the...
Commercial? I was great! Here, watch this! Megacorp keeps you warm, keeps you healthy, and now keeps you safe. Hello, I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, and I'd like to welcome you to the new Megacorp weapons facility. We offer guided tours to show you how our weapons are made. Our highly trained experts spend their day creating the latest in heavy-duty weaponry to protect you and your whole family. So stop by today and bring the kids. Our tours are both informative and fun. And who knows, you just might learn something. That was one handsome fellow, eh, boys? Fizzwidget out.
Sir, wait! Mr. Fizzwidget, come in!
Perhaps we can still find him at the weapons facility.
Cool, cool. All right. Weapons facility it is. I feel like it's a missed opportunity that none of these commercials has another commercial halfway through. Like, some sort of I think you should leave sketch. Yeah, it'd be pretty great. You get a skill point for protecting this tour group so they don't get killed by the squirrels on the way there. We're not going to get that one. These squirrels are little fuckers. We'll grind this weapon on them though. They give pretty decent experience because they're considered like later game enemies. I just want my mini rocket launcher. Get out of here. Frickin' squirrels. I do like their sound effects though. Yeah, that's good. every time I start one of these, anytime you start one of these when you've had a couple drinks, you just like immediately see the lights moving and your brain just goes, oh fuck. Oh, that's a pretty cool planet though, right? So right now we're gonna do another side thing. I'm thinking we'll do... Oh no, there's a part of me that just wants to power on. We could clear like so much of this game tonight. Nothing can stop us now but the power of Cox internet, or rather, the lack of it. So this is where, even though we didn't get... If you might have noticed, we don't actually get any new coordinates from the arena planet. But we get the boots, and then we get... the infiltrator to get through here. This is where you get progression gated if you don't go to the Megacorp games, because you can't get through that gate, and that's where the story progress actually happens. So first we'll do the side quest. Yeah, there we go. But anyways, I'm still Edgar the Bug for Dead by Daylight gang. Put Edgar the Bug in Dead by Daylight. It's what the people want. Oh, see you, Dave. You have a good night. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do one more planet after this. Which is a pretty big one. Silver City Bolden is a pretty fucking hardcore planet, so we're gonna do Dobo, Silver City, and that's perfectly in line. So I have this all mapped out where it's like, you know, I can do like even length streams where I finish different planets, different times, at key story beats, and then, you know, and then I just get fucked by the internet provider on like as we saw in this stream, within like 10 minutes of reaching my goal. But this time, the internet is not stopping. This train stops for no one. We're gonna clear Silver City at least, and that's a good. I'd say that's a good little act break, little teaser. You wonder what's gonna happen next. Oh my God, what new perils await our heroes? Also, this is one of the planets that indulges in, I don't think the game does it too much, but some of these levels have some bad fucking level design, and what it is it's just teleporting enemies in to a barren room. It's not a lot of the game, but there are 2 or 3 planets that do it, and they're pretty, it's pretty shitty, like it sticks in your mind. And yeah, both the main path and the side path I'm doing right now on this planet are just little puzzles and a hallway where an endless stream of enemies teleport in, and you just mercilessly shoot them before they can set up, and then you go into the next room. That's kind of disappointing, but I like the Inspector bot. Oh, he's chasing us. That was like Dead by Daylight. Inspector bot for Dead by Daylight. Ratchet confirmed first furry survivor. Oh, he's gonna get on my way. There we go. Oh my God, there's like a part of me that wants to do a Jack 2 stream just so you can watch the mounting frustration as I start playing the hoverboard levels and the fucking races and the boss fights and the stuff in the sewers, and you can just watch my. That would be, even though oh shit, that was close. You know, I respect and appreciate Jack 2 as a game, but that would be my like pain stream. Like everyone's doing the like Johnny Cash's Hurt stream where they Death Stranding, fucking Silent Hill 4. Everyone's just out there to suffer. Not me, but if you wanted to make me suffer, that'd be a pretty good selection. It'd be a labor of love, though. There'd probably be a lot of moments in it that I'd enjoy as well. I thought you were gonna say the planet indulged in legal prostitution. I mean, maybe they all do. This entire galaxy is like Ancapistan, so who could say? Oh, the jip broke during Silent Hill 4. Do you have a timestamp? I actually missed a lot of that. I'm sorry. I was trying to watch it, but I was getting really caught up in Dead by Daylight, so I'd watch it between matches, and then I'd start listening to it in a match. But then, like, when things started either going really well or going poorly, I'd like go like, okay, I need all my hearing now. I can't like have something playing in the background and like shut everything off. So, because I like to listen to stuff while I play video games, but then when I start getting all like, we about to kill some motherfucking survivors. Yeah, here we go. Room. Teleport guy there, teleport guy there, teleport guy there. Then there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. There's another one up top. And then left. Right, this is like the tutorial. That's how you can prepare. It's like wax on, wax off. It's like, look at the camera on your left. Look at the camera on your right. Look at the camera up top. After you already played the fucking tutorial level. So obviously we know how to use the camera. That wasn't this game though, but a lot of games do that now. Unfinished character model. Oh my God. So you have the Sheepinator, which turns enemies into sheep. Worth stopping for. To all who complain about the lava gun becoming obsolete, I recommend the Sheepinator. And its eventual but hard to attain upgrade, the Black Sheepinator, where the sheep explode, which is really just kind of like a flashy thing. It will rarely be of use to you. Oh, these fucking guys. Yeah, this part's pretty nasty. Minefield plus... Yeah, we're gonna need some rockets for this shit. What's the Ratchet game where the There's one Ratchet game, I can't remember which one it is, where the vendors heal you whenever you use a vendor. Oh, you also have access to the Tetra Bomb gun, a hover bomb gun, which upgrades the Tetra Bomb gun. Worst gun in the game because of the price point. It basically just sends out a floating bomb, and if you stand still, you can guide where it goes. But it's not like the one from the first one where you can drive around corners and shit. You see it all from Ratchet's perspective and just have to eyeball it. It's so expensive and not worthwhile in any, high-intensity fights, which is what the entire game is made of. These mines, I like the design of them. They can fuck you up if you're trying to dodge shots, though. Should be able to text speed of Ocarina of Time. Very start of the game, it saves about 40 seconds. I can't even imagine some of that. Dude, Ocarina of Time, much like The Witness, Ocarina of Time is like proud to waste your fucking time at some points. Take the fat, like the obvious example is the fat fucking guy sitting on the river. Like that. And I appreciate it for the joke it is. But then there was also like other times where it is just not respecting my time. So it makes it annoying. If that was like the only time they did something like that, like if they did something like that in this game, I'd be like, that's pretty funny. But they do it in a game that already has really tedious stuff that wastes your time. So it's kind of like, you're self-aware, but that doesn't fix you still fucking doing it. I'm gonna take this hit. No, we're good. I'm kind of livid. Well, it's okay. You're here now. You're safe. We're playing a good game. We're among friends, and we can all, and we're not going to get frustrated. So, in effort to do that, we're not going to play this one, the Secret Infiltrator puzzle, to get a nanotech upgrade because it is. Let me just show you how many steps it is. Maybe we can one-shot it. Nope. Already wrong. Christ. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's not very good, Carl, but... Yeah, and it's a shame. It's usually levels with these enemies, too. There's a bit in the final level where they kind of do that, and then the Thug headquarters also does it, where it's just like, here's a hallway, enemy teleports in. Every time you kill them, another enemy teleports in. Do it until 20 enemies have teleported in. Yeah. Damn, what happened to my rocket launcher ammo? Besides me, obviously forgetting to purchase more. Shoot those motherfuckers in midair. Oh shit. Yeah, you see what I mean with the teleporting in. You have this. You can have that. This is for you. They don't stop. Oh my god. Okay, grab this up. Ocarina of Time 3DS is already 8 years old. Now that's fucking crazy. No way. I, like, genuinely don't believe you. 8 years. I find that very hard to believe because I started college, I think 8 years ago? 7 or 8 years ago. And that was only like 2 years after I finished the original Ocarina of Time. I don't know, maybe that checks out. I never got the 3DS, so I really couldn't tell you.
Angela Cross, calling Ratchet on secure band 7 Echo Foxtrot.
Ratchet here. Angela? Is that your name?
Ratchet was calling you something quite different.
Oh, was he now? Anyway, I'm just calling to warn you that Thugs for Less have taken over my flying lab.
But were the thugs not working for you?
Not anymore. Apparently, someone's made them a better offer. I tell you, between the Thugs and the Protopet, this whole galaxy's heading for—
Wait, say again? Protopet?
Oh, yeah. It's what they're calling the experiment now. Here, watch this.
Why is Billy sad? Is he cold, hungry, or maybe just...
Oh no! No, take it away!
lonely? Introducing the Megacorp Protopet. Your child will shriek with joy when he meets our adorable friend. Want to play ball? So does the Protopet. Need a partner for tag? Go find the Protopet. Up for some cops and robbers?
Help! Police!
So is you-know-who. Just ask Billy. The Megacorp Protopet. Stop by Planet Bolden and get yours free from Abercrombie Fizzwidget himself.
You mean that thing is going to be a pet?
Megacorp intends to market a killer. That is simply unconscionable.
Which is exactly what I've been trying to tell you. There will be disastrous consequences for the entire galaxy if that monster is distributed.
We must get through to Mr. Fizzwidget.
If you still think he'll listen, you should try to catch him on the planet Bolden. I'll upload the coordinates.
This could be our last chance.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I was trying to tell you. No, it wasn't, Rich. You didn't say shit about this. You said, go check out a weapons facility. How the fuck was I supposed to know what you were talking about? Oh, wait, no. Rocket there. Sheep there. To turn these green squirrels into friendly squirrel-sized sheep. Billy just finished sound off one. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's up? No, Doom is really upset. He had to play sound before. He's having a hard time.
I'm here to give you a guided tour of Megacorp's life.
He had a bad
Mission
experience.
achievements in mission technology.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah, we're gonna get drinks. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to Silver City, New Mexico. And then when we get there, we'll set the stream up again and continue. Classic slip singer. Okay, see you in a sec. Oh yeah, game volume. Boom. There you go. It continues. Doom, why did you leave the A out? Are people allowed to swear on my stream?
Les, we got a big job ahead, so pay attention. Megacorp has hired us to protect their CEO, Mr. Fizzwidget. They feel that he's getting a little, cuckoo in his old age and are concerned for his safety. Now, Fizzwidget's kind of old-fashioned, so I want everything handled with the pride and courtesy people have come to expect from us. Also, be on the lookout for these two characters. I have a personal interest in seeing them rubbed out, so I'm offering a free pizza party to the squad who bags them. And remember, that includes drinks and desserts. Over and out.
Also, that was...
Is my mic on?
Yeah, your mic's on. No, I was just worried it was like sticky when he did Yick, where the chat was getting auto-moderated for any swears.
Game volume.
Oh, it's better go. We got it. We fixed.
Oh.
Is this good? Can you see it?
A little bigger would be awesome.
The turbo mod. Doom, like we put Doom in. We put Bob in. How's that?
It's great.
We put Bob in, as a joke, and we put Doom in, as a joke, like as the mods. We're all just pranking around, and then
That's not very nice to say.
And then who should rise to the occasion and become a legitimate mod? It's only Doom. He wasn't what the people asked for, but he's what the people needed.
Bob.
Oh, we're going the wrong way, aren't we? Oh, there's Bob. Okay, now Bob's in the chat. No, I'm just kidding. Bob's been here. If Dave suddenly shows up again, then we know something fishy's going on. Oh, that was just luck right there. They looked really fucking close.
Dude. I'm a silent guardian, a watchful protector, the Dark Knight.
So Radio's gonna lean the other way. This stream deserves a better class of mod, and I'm gonna give it to him.
Whoa, what was that giant flash? What is that flashing?
I'm shooting them with rockets.
Oh.
This is Thugs for Less. Pay for 6 hits and the 7th is free. So yeah, compare like the level design in this level and the enemy design to the stuff in the other. It's like, oh, and I see you there, by the way. I've been playing some Dead by Daylight. I know where people are sneaking around. It's just like, destructible cover, good layout, a lot of verticality. It'll get even more complex as we keep going on. And the enemies are kind of like slightly mobile with pretty good, precision accuracy as well. And very large projectiles so you can see where they're firing and bullet hell it. Like, compared to the last one, it's like it was made by a different team. Even though these little jingly guys were in both. Oh no, wait, there were the squirrels in the other one. There weren't even the jingly guys. Oh my god. Black mark. The sheep gun does level up to the black sheepinator, where basically I think it makes things sheep slightly faster. And we have a gun that turns people into sheep, by the way, babe.
The what?
It's called the sheepinator. It's a gun that turns people into sheep.
I could have guessed.
But yeah, it upgrades to the black sheepinator. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're dead. The black sheepinator makes sheep that explode, but it's really just for show. It doesn't change a whole lot. I think it might boost how quickly it turns thing into sheep. Oh, the duck gun is crazy. When you get the duck gun leveled up really high, it's actually like you can roll entire arena challenges with it. Like The impossible challenge in this one, the like 100 round. So this one and the third game both have 100 round. Oh, I'm doing terrible at bullet helling. 2 and 3 both have arena challenges that are 100 rounds long. The one in this one is really, really hard. The one in the third one, I did not have much difficulty with, because the gun that turns people into ducks in that game, it can turn like almost every combatant they throw at you in the arena into ducks, like very, very. Oh, I'm so stupid. That was such a waste of time. I'm sorry. Can do it like almost instantly. So you can run like 90 of the 100 rounds just using the duck gun. It never runs out of ammo. You never have to worry about it. And it kills most of the stuff in the arena. So it's like you really only have to focus on the bosses. I would say the bosses in that arena are a little more hectic, though. Their attacks are kind of unpredictable. So you're more likely to take chip damage from it. But
So do I have to tell you something?
yeah, what's up?
I put beekeeper boxes outside of your tent in Animal Crossing.
Beekeeper boxes?
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
You have 2 beekeeper boxes and many bees to take care of. Good luck.
Will they be hostile with me if I say don't take care of them too well?
Yes.
Well, they will. They'll become aggravated with me.
Yes.
And they'll unleash not only their pent-up aggravation about their lack of care, but also maybe some sexual frustration on me.
No.
And just like kind of like vent it all in one fell swoop.
No.
Well, do you think they will perhaps be aggravated by the monarchist system they live under, and then, you know, vent that energy on me, even though I am merely a caretaker?
No.
And they'll rebel against their queen. But yeah, oh, the crouch button is opposite in this in Mario. There we go. The puzzle man is back. Is back for the first time. You weren't here yet. Sticky is just in here now, right? I feel like I think I saw you a little bit earlier, but if you just arrived, welcome. To an evolving expectation of what we're doing for the stream, because I was planning to do this for the last one. This is going to be the last level, probably. But I could always be persuaded to go on. I almost wound up doing... So we did a thing with my brother was doing a thing last night, and I jumped in where we were doing... It was on this app called House Party where everyone FaceTimes in. Basically, FaceTime. It's a FaceTiming app. That's not FaceTime. We played a game where we would we did it. He does a sports podcast for his college, and obviously he can't do it right now given the circumstances. So instead, he did a bracket for all the different potential symptoms of COVID-19. And then we gave, arguments for and against each one of why one would be worse than the other. We ran a whole bracket system just all hanging out together. But then we almost ended up doing Jackbox at like 11 because we still had like half the group was hanging out after it ended. And we were like, you want to just go for it? You want to just jump into Jackbox? And I was like, I had it all geared up. I was ready to go. But then it didn't happen at the last second. But what I'm saying is I'm amenable to doing other things because I didn't realize how not late it is. It was a long day. I was quite perturbed by my fire going out on my grill. It was an upsetting experience. No longer a mere puzzle boy. He's a puzzle man. Would you say it's changed you? And to what degree? Would you say you're a changed man, or is it more like you're yourself, but you have a new perspective on the world? A perspective that maybe you didn't want, but it's the truth and you've come to accept it. I remember the mini rocket tube upgrading a lot slower than this. We're already over halfway there. That was luck. We needed that. We needed that. I was getting pressured by those little chompers. I think there's still a couple around. Now we'll call it at the end of Silver City, and then we'll see you next week. If there's a slow night, though, I would be happy to show off my my death slinging abilities in Dead by Daylight. I'm having a lot of fun with him, even if he's the doctor. I'm not as as mean with him as I am with the Doctor. I remember using spider bots in this level to thin things out. Yeah. This is a hard one. This is a definite like major ramp in difficulty. Because once you get through the minefield choke on the last planet, then you're kind of like the minefield's really hard, but it's like a hard short area. It's like some Guitar Hero 3 songs where I remember where it's like something in the intro is very short and very difficult, and it's like if you can just power through that, the rest of the song's easy. Oh, adios, Bob. Yeah.
What?
He's going to bed.
Night, Bob.
Oof. Cleared him on our last rocket. We're gonna need more though. It's a filter segment. Yeah. And then this planet's like a whole its whole own thing. Okay, this seems to work just as well. Oh, we're getting... This is the end of the level, but we might fucking get wiped out. Oh, God. Maybe this will work. I'm fucking scared. Oh, you stupid turrets. I'm in Cuphead. Oh, I forgot I don't have a double jump. Oh, damn it. Now it's just you, me, and Bird all alone. Oh, God. Yeah.
It hurt.
Oh, you're just cracking your knuckles?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll save ammo this time. Oh, no we won't, because we'll miss him. I want to upgrade this. Boom. Yeah, this is
I gotta tell you, I do admire how this works.
What?
The, like, going down the building and they're falling down kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that shit. This is a nice level. It's hard though. I'm struggling quite a bit. I typically play these games without ever getting armor upgrades. Because it makes for a fun challenge here. And then you get to use more weapons too, so it's fun. That was skills right there. You see that? You see that? You guys like that? Walking up the wall. Oh shit, and then get hit by the little tiny duck guys. Oh. Man, I hate them.
Wow, you're really passionate and talkative in the stream.
Yeah, I am. You know, I'm keeping them going.
Did you see that? Did you like that?
Okay, there we go. Oh shit! I'm getting my bullet hell groove back. I'm working toward it. Do I cheese it? Oh, I guess our nanotech increased for some fucking reason. I really, really want more ammo for this fucking rocket launcher. I think it would make the trials ahead a lot easier. Okay, we're going back for ammo. Motherfuckers. Oh, there's a hidden bolt. They look like ducks to you. Oh, no. There is where we go. Yeah, this is like the lamest thing ever, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it so I can make the stream end. Oh, I did not... See, I like really anticipated the Drek fight in the last game. Oh, also, you can see through the bottom of all kinds of shit because they never expect you to go back up here. So, it's just like how when I was a kid, I used to actually go back up water slides. Oh, they don't even let you go back. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was buggy as fuck. Yeah, they do not expect you to go there. Am I going to die? Am I going to die when I go down this wall? Oh, no, it popped back up. Okay, thank God. I was seriously expecting that thing to not fold back up. And then just die. When I tried to, like, jump onto the wall. Gravity wouldn't initiate, and I'd just fall. But yeah, when I was a kid, we used to, in my hometown, at the time, there were 3 different water parks, and they were all owned by the same company, so you could get a pass to all of them for the price of one. So we would go like almost every other day during summer break. We'd go, and only just for a few hours, and then we'd go and hang out. We'd play games like this. We'd get pizza, and it was like halcyon days. But we got like just, you know, sort of bored with the rides as they were, and what we wanted to do was like fuck around in them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't believe that hit me. So I like to, you know, we started it off innocent enough where it was, you go down one of those rides where it's a tube that fits 2 people, one person in front, one person in back, and your goal was you go down the slide, and then by the time you go out the end, the person in front should be in back, and the person in back should be in front. So it's like you start going down a slide, and then you like rapidly try and switch in your tube. That was pretty fun, but then we wanted to start ramping it up. So then it was the thing where we realized that the light that tells you it's safe for the next rider to go wasn't triggered when you left the slide. It was triggered when you got like near the end. So we found where the lights were on these slides. They're like body slides, no rafts on this one. We'd go down it, and then one of us would stop, and then stand in place, trigger the light, and then the next person would go down and bypass them, and that was just kind of a fun thing. And one time my brother thought it'd be a good joke to send like a big fat guy after me going like, oh, actually I changed my mind. Oh, that's such bullshit. No. Oh, come on. All right, I called this 2 out of 10 earlier. It's now a 1 out of 10. I'm very upset. No, I got this. All right. All right. Fair enough.
When are you dying?
Huh? What do you mean?
I thought you said you were gonna wrap it up.
And when I finish this planet.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Never mind. My bad.
Am I gonna die after I finish the stream? Is that what you're insinuating?
Yes.
Did you accidentally drop a hint there?
I'd like you to die, please.
You have something planned?
Please die. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Guess I'll just die.
No, don't.
Okay.
If you die, whose health insurance will I get on after I'm not on my mom's anymore?
Well, you won't need it because you're my beneficiary for my life insurance. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not fucking crazy.
Wow. Wow, Zowie.
How much Forensic Files have you watched? Because it starts to seem like you're studying. You know, like you're preparing. You're like, well, here's where people go wrong.
I'm deeply offended.
I'm just teasing you.
No. Well, already block your calendar from, what time is it now?
It's 9:18.
Okay, block your calendar from 10 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. I have to talk to you about this.
About what?
About you insinuating I would kill you in Forensic Files. You can't be busy or calling anyone or telling anyone what's going on. Or you're gonna have to talk to me and me alone with the windows closed from 10 p.m. to 5:30 a.m.
Okay. But nothing illicit will be happening at the time. Like,
No.
I'll be alive the whole time.
Yeah, you'll be alive the whole time, especially from 10 p.m. to 5:30 a.m.
On this. And if the coroner's report should suggest otherwise, you would say that person was a dirty liar.
Wait, what did you say?
Like, if the coroner were to suggest that I had been, you know, killed, like murdered in that period of time, you would say that was spurious because we have ample evidence during the stream that I was not. We were talking, having an affable conversation during that time.
Right, and everything was fine, and we just had a discussion.
We had we had a good talking.
We had to talk about you crossed a line, and I had to have a firm discussion with you.
Okay, and in a way, the stream were all witnesses, so basically I was alive, confirmed for all that time.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess this checks out to me. I don't think anything suspicious is going on here. So, I guess we'll do that. Everyone mark it on your calendars. Do you have any notes to them if, like, a detective should come visiting?
Just
tell them, like, we're busy. Like,
until 5:30 a.m. Yeah, and then we won't be busy after 5:30 a.m., so it's fine.
Okay, there won't be any like plans that you'll have to make like with my parents shortly afterwards or something.
No,
Like,
no,
okay.
no. Everything will be over and okay by 5:30.
Everything will be resolved. Like everything will have reached a conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm happy to hear. As long as
Flavortown says that Ratchet's ears are cute.
He does.
See? He says, "Don't take this weird way, but this is very cute."
No, he means our banter.
Oh.
Although
just
Ratchet's sexy ass
just
bouncing
kidding.
around in those tights,
I'm obviously kidding.
We are gonna have a talk in the desert.
Slit.
We're gonna play in the desert where we
Slit.
collect crystals after this. No,
I'm
just kidding.
obviously kidding.
Yeah, I know. If the stream cuts out of the end, this time it wasn't the Cox people. She was trying to erase the evidence.
On this note, we were talking about on this note of like pretend murder. We were talking about our dog's behavior, and when Slip and I like argue about things, no matter what's going on, the dog thinks that Slip is the instigator. Even if I am to blame, the dog thinks that Slip is the problem and treats him as such, obviously. And it's like not fair to poor Slip.
He treats
So
me like the
funny,
instigator
though.
when he does shit. All right, we're gonna do this cutscene and then we're gonna call it a night. It's a long cutscene though, so we're good. And we'll hang out for a little bit after.
What the? This isn't Fizzwidget.
Would you like a free proto-pet sample? Available today, old.
Where is he?
Freeze, knuckleheads!
Oh, no.
The two of yous are under arrest for attempting to bump off Mr. Fizzwidget.
But this isn't...
Save it, Fuzzy. You're not fooling anyone. You and your metal buddy just earned yourselves a trip to our new prison. Watch this.
Thugs for Less Prison would like to wish you a happy incarceration. After a poolside orientation, all new inmates will meet one-on-one with a galactic nutritionist. This professional will ensure
why
that
it's
you're eating a
$4.69.
species-appropriate diet for your entire stay. Next, come check out our fitness spa with your personal trainer. Remember, a prison term can feel twice as long if you're not in proper shape. And for those times when you're just feeling blue, come talk it out with one of our 10 full-time life coaches. They'll help you find your smile again. Thugs for Less Prison. Experience the maximum in security.
What'd you think of that?
That didn't seem so bad. I assume you have provisions for vegetarians.
Of course. Vegan or fruit. Wait a minute. You, take them away. And impound their ship, too.
All right, and on Ratchet and Clank's arrest, we'll end the stream. But thanks for stopping by.
It looked like he was saying that it was like
Sorry.
this big.
I have thoroughly analyzed our surroundings, and I'm
Why is he
afraid that there is
sad?
absolutely no means of escape. Except that.
Someone's got a girlfriend.
I will be right back.
Don't stop for anything along the way.
Right.
All right, good night, everyone. Yeah, I don't have a sign off. That's it. I forget how I signed things off. It ended. The stream ended.